Welcome to Mishna study Masechet Shekalim Perek Aleph Mishna Dalet. Over here in this Mishnah, we're going to discuss whether or not Kohanim participate in the Mahatzit HaShekel. So Amar Rabbi Yehuda comes to Rabbi Yehuda and he says, "Ha'id ben Kuvri beyavne." Right, ben Kuvri. Right, other Girsaot have ben Bukhri. Rambam says ben Kuvri in Yavne. Right, when they were already in Yavne, so the centralized Sanhedrin already moved from Jerusalem to Yavne at this time. Shekol Kohen shu shokel eno chote. Any Kohen that goes and gives a mahatzit shekel, he's not sinning. He's allowed to give a mahatzit shekel, right? So you don't have to give it. Kohen doesn't have to give mahatzit shekel, but he's allowed to give. Amalur Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai, lochi, no. Ela kol kohen she'eno shokel choteh. He goes, no, any Kohen who does not give a mahatzit shekel sins. Every single Kohen must give a mahatzit shekel, right? So Ben Bukhari says that it's optional for a Kohen, and Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai says, no, it's a mandatory obligation for a Kohen, just like it's for Israel. The only difference between a Kohen and Israel is whether or not we can take a collateral from him or not. Rather, what? The Kohanim go ahead and they learn this pasuk for themselves. So before we get there, where does Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai, how does he know that even every Kohen has to go ahead and give mahatzit shekel? So firstly, it just makes sense because when it's a kofer nefesh, right? It's a kapara for a soul, or it's atonement. So even the Kohanim would need this as well, right? Like the pasuk speaks about it as a kofer nefesh. But he also says derech hadrash, right, through a drasha, when the pasuk says ze yitenu, right? Ze zayin he numerical value is 7 plus 5 is 12, which is the 12 Shevatim. Right, so all 12 Shevatim need to participate. But what would happen? The Kohanim go ahead and they learn this pasuk for themselves. They're going to be doresh pasuk for their own benefit. What do they say? The pasuk says any mincha of a kohen, right? The entire tea needs to go up. It needs to be burnt, and it cannot be eaten. Right? So as opposed to a mincha Israel, which is eaten by the Kohanim, the mincha of a Kohen cannot be eaten by the Kohanim. Now, what do the Kohanim say? Look, if we're going to participate in Mahatzit shekel, what are we buying with this Mahatzit shekel? Part of it is we're buying the Korban HaOmer, Shtei HaLechem, Lechem HaPanim. So they say, Ho'il ve'HaOmer, Shtei HaLechem, Lechem HaPanim, Shelanu, right? It's from our money, and we see they're eaten. How can they be eaten? So it must be that we don't participate in the Mahatzit shekel, because if we participate in the Mahatzit shekel, how could us Kohanim eat from the from these items, right? From the Omer Shtei Lechem Lechem Panim. So it must be that we're not participating in the Mahatzit shekel. Chachamim argue on this, right? And Chachamim say no. When the pasuk says it's talking about a private mincha. Right? That's when a Kohen is not allowed to eat from it. But a public mincha, right, that the Kohanim are allowed to eat from, and they are allowed to give mahatzit shekel. I ended off like this way because that's how Rambam says over here. If the Kohanim want to give, they're allowed to give, just like Ben Kuvri said. So it seems like Rambam's posek, like Ben Kuvri. He also mentions this in Masechet Avot, right, where he says the Torah was poter the Kohanim from mahatzit shekel, but they're allowed, right? It sounds like they're allowed to give it, but, right, and a big but, in the Chibur, right, in the Mishna Torah, Rambam seems to be chozer bo, right, and it seems to be posek like Chachamim, right, when Rabban Yochanan ben Zakkai understood that the Kohanim are obligated in mahatzit shekel, but we just don't take the mashkon, the collateral from them.